Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we got Switch with 882 rating versus Keko Chi Ranka with 858 ratings. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. And then we are going to see Switch win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they can decide if they want to go first or second. And then looking at the deck counts, we have 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. And then Switch will decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Jack, Spinny, Circle, Ash, and Parallel. So this is pretty good. And then they have Wind, Place, Poly, Fire, Pranks. No hand traps, no going second cards. Depending on what board they make, though, you know, they do have like Poly, multiple pranks, field spell, this. So they might be able to push through it. They're gonna normal summon, go for Banelings. And then they're going to get Banelings and Parallel Effects, so go ahead, summon that out. Search Sanctuary, and then Parallel Effect, summon out Parallel from the deck. Now, let's see, are they going to go for something like a Dweller? Or, okay, I was going to say, like, Dweller would be very strong here, but they're going to make number 60, and then number 60 effect, and then this will draw, and they draw into a Will. Okay, that's good. Like, and Imperm's, like, decent, but Will's good. And then activating Circle, searching out from the deck to the hand, a Gazelle. And then link those in the Wolf. And then special summon out Gazelle, because Bailing sent the graveyard. And then Gazelle effect to go dump. Dumping a Roar. And then Spinny effect, bring itself out. Overlay from Mirage Stalio. Stalio effect, attached to special summon out from the deck. They are going to bring out a Falco. And then, okay, so summoning out here, not there. And then activate Sanctuary, relink into a Wolf, and then they're going to add back Roar with that effect. They could have also Roar effect to set itself, and then Wolf to add back Circle. But I guess they're deciding not to do that. Jack, bring itself out, Wolf, add back Gazelle, and then activate Will effect, bring out Banelings, and then turning all those into an Appaloosa. So not going for a Dweller, going for Appaloosa, and then set and pass. Draw Ash Blossom. Oh, that's not a very good 6th card. And they just emit defeat there. Oh, wait. Oh, I wish we could go back and look. Yeah, they do know about Roar and Appaloosa. Feel like, maybe they should have tried to break that. I mean, I guess they don't want to, like, reveal what deck they're on, but they might have been able to, right? I guess, just moving on to game 2. We are going to see the Prank Kids player be going first. Opening hands, we have Skullmeister, Foxy, Gazelle, Desire, Silent Mining, so this is very good versus them, you know, pretty much acts as an Ash Blossom, and then they have Fusion Spell, Talons, Fusion Spell, Roxy's Instant Fusion, so they can actually play around this, but they could also kind of just play into it and then Talons draw. Guess we'll find out. Okay, so, alright, yeah, you'd want to normal summon this anyway. If you have Instant Fusion plus Prank, game 2, 3, you want to start off by normal summoning a Prank Kid in case if you get hit with a Contact Seed, because if you start off with Instant Fusion summon and then get hit with Contact Seed, can be a little bit weird. I mean, either way, like, you can, like, play through it, like, as long as you have, like, Asa, and then you can, like, link away the Contact C plus whatever you summon off of this to go ahead and go into Asa and then turn that into a Meow anyways. So I guess it actually just doesn't really matter. But, like, if you normal summon, you know, there's probably higher chance of them dropping Contact C on that. And then you just can, like, play through it. They're going to Skullmeister negate and then activate Talents. This is going to draw into Wind and Field Spell. Then activate Field Spell to go search, searching out Fire. And then activate Fusion Spell, getting rid of 2 from hand. Bring out the Weather Washer. And then you're going to get those effects. Summon, burn for 5, summon, dump. And then turn those into Doodle, and then you're going to get Doodle Bob and Water. Also, I've had so many people comment saying this card's name isn't Doodle Bob. I even got linked the, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, the official Yu-Gi-Oh! Card page, the database, that's what it's called. And like, I don't care if it's not called Doodle Bob. I'm gonna call it Doodle Bob. That I read Doodle Bob. Do you not? Do you not read Doodle, and instantly does your brain not go Bob? Does your brain go do? Do you go do or do you go Bob? That's the real question I have for you. Cause I go Bob, so I'm sticking with Bob. Then go grab pranks off the Bob. Then Doodle go ahead and grab back water and grab back Roxy's. Then go ahead and turn those into a Bow Wow. And then they are just going to choose to set an end phase pranks effect. They're going to go ahead, shuffle back, and then draw on the fire. So, I guess like they just didn't want a Roxy's effect this turn. I don't know. I feel like that could have been pretty decent. Draw Imperm. Then they're going to normal summon out Foxy. No effect. And then turn that into Bailings. Bailings effect to go search out. And, you know, go grab the Sanctuary. And then activate Sanctuary. They're letting this go through. Then activate Desires. So maybe they were trying to bait like a Battle Butler there. And then banish. Doesn't banish anything bad. I mean, they banish like a Circle, Roar, and Will, but you know, nothing bad there. Draw Desires and Falco. Then they're going to set 3. End of main phase. They're going to activate Bow Wow, Tribute, and we are going to see Salad admit defeat there. Maybe they could have tried playing. I don't think it would have mattered, though. I don't think they would have actually ended up winning that. Going on to game 3, we are going to see Salad decide to go first. Let's see if they can set up a good board like they did the first game. Maybe their opponent will try playing through it this time because, you know, it's game 3. The opponent already knows what deck they're on. You know, if you don't play through it, then you're just admitting defeat and losing the match. Opening hands, we have Desires, Sanctuary, Spinny, Parallel, and Circle. So, good hand. Sucks to open this, but other than that, it's good. Then they have Ash, Desires, Wind, Imperm, and Twin. Alright, so this should be a good game. Normal summon. Go ahead and go for Bailings. Bailings, Parallel. Well, knocking Bailings. Oops. They have Sanctuary in hand. I'm acting like the person at the YCS. And then Parallel, go ahead, bring out Parallel. Overlay, go for number 60. And then activate Circle, go grab Gazelle. They wanted to Ash that. Okay, fair enough. They're gonna let that go through. They're not gonna like call them out on it or anything. And then Desires, Banish. We see a Gazelle, Spinny, Falco, Will, Roar, Foxy. We also see Warlords would be extremely good. Draws into Roar and Upstart. And then Upstart and the Jack. Activate number 60. It's going to detach to try to draw. Chain Imperm to stop that. Go for Wolf. Activate Sanctuary. Relink. And then they are going to activate the Wolf effect to add back from the graveyard. Add back Circle. And set Circle, set Roar, pass. Draw Roxy's. Then they're going to activate Desires. And this will be banishing 10. Then draw into Fire Roxy's. That's a lot of pranks. Then a draw into... Oh, and they banished. Is that one of each? A water. Yeah, they banished one of each in a row, too. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, but they've gone through a lot of pranks now. Please draw into hand traps, thank you. They're going to go ahead and twin the back row and then chain roar to negate that. And then normal summon, go for Meow. You're going to get a fire effect to burn and summon out water. Was the Desires draw broken? No, lol. Yeah, it was actually not good at all. Yeah, they forgot to take the 500, by the way. Oh, there we go. I reminded them. Then they're going to get those effects to go search and summon by ganging 1,000. And they're already at 10,000 because of Upstart. And then Doodle, Tribute. It's going to add back Water and Fire. And then Fusion Spell, getting rid of Roxy's and Wind to go for Rocket Ride. Then you're going to get those. Dump, Summon, Banish, Draw. Draws into a Poly. And then Summon. Then activate Poly, getting rid of 3 to go for Battle Butler. Okay, so going for Battle Butler on their own turn. They're going to go Rocket Ride, attack the Wolf. And they're just going to let this go so that way they can keep a Banelinks in graveyard to protect their next turn stuff. Because if you go Banelinks protect now, I mean, yeah, you take 18 less damage, but does that really matter if you can't play next turn? You're going to go Rocket Ride effect, Tribute, summon out Doodle, and summon out Wind. And then they're going to slap those two into a Bow Wow. And then pass turn. I feel like this was played pretty weird on their part. But they are ending with like a double Raigeki and follow-up. They've gone through... Actually, let's count. They've gone through... Is that every prank? Because they have 2 water banished, 3 fire. They've gone through every single prank kid. Wow. It's actually kind of wild. That reminds me of I played at a regional one time. And I was playing versus Pendulum. And game 3, I activated Desires that turn, but I Foolish Burial Goods, I upstarted, I Terraforming. I went through every single Sky Striker card in my deck. I had 0 Sky Striker cards left in my deck at the end of the turn. It was wild. Like, it was actually insane. I probably resolved Engage 4 times. I don't remember exactly, but I remember having nothing in deck. And I was like, alright, come on, opponent, don't do anything. And I'm pretty sure, like, normal summoned Danko. And I was like, oh, no, this is bad. And then I think they just passed from there. Like, they didn't have anything else. And I was like, let's go! Then draw Parallel. That's not very good. I mean, it can summon itself out. They're going to go ahead and flip Circle in the main phase, by the way. Go grab Foxy. Another thing you don't want to forget is this did get hit with Imperm, but you don't want to forget to make your opponent skip their next draw phase if it does resolve. Then, normal summon out Foxy. Okay, yeah, so they're not going to use the effect on summon. They're going to go ahead and activate Spinning effect, bring that out. Think there, you're going to activate the Butler effect. It's going to force the Banelinks, and then go ahead and use the effect again. Wipe the board, and then get rid of Jack to summon out Foxy. And then go ahead and slap that. They are thinking here, go for Banelinks. And then Parallel effect to bring itself out. They also have Jack that will be able to end up bringing itself out. They go for like a Wolf. Relink, Roar effect to set itself. And then put back Wolf, bring out Jack. Alright, so I guess they really didn't need to go for Wolf. They could have just like relink, Banelinks, which they did there. Fair enough. I was kind of thinking like, turn this into a Banelinks because like it's level 4 now, but this definitely works. Definitely works. Can't argue with this. Go for Splash Mage, Splash Effect, bring out Parallel, and then turn those into Transcode. Transcode Effect, bring out Wolf. And then turn those into an Access Code effect to gang attack, and then they're going to activate Bow Wow effect here to add back. And now Doodle cannot be destroyed by card effects, so they're going to have to go Battle Phase, attack, and then Banelinks, attack. So, this isn't bad. Was there a way to do this better? I don't think so, because like, yeah, if they turn the Parallel into a Banelinks, and then turn those into Wolf and Jack bring itself out, then I guess they could like splash, but then they wouldn't be going for Access Code. I guess maybe you just maybe you just leave like Transcode and Wolf on board. But then I guess you can't beat over anything because, like, if you go Battle Phase attack, they're just going to go ahead and protect. So, yeah, you're kind of forced to do this. Yeah, they did alright. And then draw Talons. Then they just submit defeat. Yeah, they don't have any prank kids left in deck. They went through all of their pranks. So, yep, saying GG's there. So, there's, like, you're really forced to just, like, survive on what you have and hope your opponent doesn't have anything, but they had the discard for Foxy. Yeah, that was that was a weird game, for sure. They kind of just blew through everything right away. They did open up a lot of pranks. They did banish like one of each prank. I guess it's better to banish like one of each prank than it is to banish like, you know, 2 and 2 of one of them, or like 3 of one of them. It sucks when you banish 3 of one of them. You know, just playing the game without like a fire, wind, or water. It just makes it that way. This card is like unsummonable. If you banish like 3 Roxy's, like it's unfortunate, but like at least you can still go into this. But seeing how long the match was, we can see that it was 30 minutes long. Not bad. I still think game 1 there was a chance that like the Prank Kid player could have at least tried to play through the board. We're gonna just go ahead and like fast forward and see what it was. If you want to click off the video, that's fair enough. Please drop a like on the video though, and also subscribe. We're trying to hit 22K by the end of the month. It is going to be extremely hard, but I am going to try though. You know, it doesn't hurt to try to hit 22K by the end of the month. It's definitely a hard goal to reach. Shout out to Crush Cards for making it to 30K. Oh, I just realized. I forgot to do Shout Out Sunday. But you're going to see this on Monday, so I guess I can just like edit it into the video. Alright, fair enough. So I'm just going to have to do that. I have to remember to do that after this video. Oh, we completely skipped over. I was too busy talking. Wow, I'm so bad. Imagine having to go back again because I was too busy thinking about Shout Out Sunday that I wasn't even like... I was watching, but I just wasn't paying attention at all. Wow, that's my bad. But, yeah, and Crush Cards even gave us, like, a shout-out on their channel. That was cool. Appreciate you guys. Alright, so... this time we're going to have to remember not to mess up. Be a doofus. So I can just go ahead and start now. Start doing this. That way I don't miss it again. Alright, so... they're playing against what they know, Aurora, and Appaloosa. Everything else is unknown. So, like, activate field spell, right? I feel like that'll probably bait Aurora. Otherwise, like, you can just, you know, start playing. Maybe? Does it bait Aurora? I don't know. Again, like, they don't know these cards. They do know Gazelle. They also have Polly. Polly's pretty good. The add off the field spell could either be the normal summon or the discard for pranks. Or the add off a doodle could be the discard for pranks. Yeah, I guess I just didn't want to try, like, not knowing the other set and one of the cards in hand. Like, I guess that's fair. I guess, because like, you don't want your opponent knowing what the side deck for. I'm actually curious. How long did it take them to go on to the next game? Because, like, they admitted defeat. Okay, it didn't take that long. Like, maybe they YuGiToad the opponent to know to put in Meister. Like, maybe. But Meister's also pretty decent against a lot of the meta decks. You know, Prank Kids, Tri-Brigade, Tritron, Virtual World. I guess decent versus a lot of those decks. Pretty good versus like some like Prank Kids. Pretty good against. Tritron's like pretty decent against. But yeah, maybe they YuGiToad because you can YuGiToad in like 10 seconds every single time. It's really not hard. But I guess that's like, do they know that? Did they scope? I don't know. Only they know. But with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.